Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. Out at the range today with heavy metal, and I'm testing out some new ammo that I just found. This is Allegiance Ammunition 9mm 90 grain OneStrike. You can see it right there on the box. It says the ultimate close quarters combat home defense round. So that's a pretty strong claim, right? The ultimate home defense round. I saw that, I said, we got to get some, we got to test it. So let me give you a closer look there, if the camera will focus. There we go. That's what these babies look like. But if you ask anybody on the street, they might answer you the same as me. If you ask me, oh, I'm about to drop it. Hey man, what is the ultimate home defense round? What kind of qualities would it need to have? So I would tell you, well, it needs to have the ability to stop a threat. That's the whole point of it, right? It needs to be able to run in my pistol or carbine, whatever I'm running. And it also needs to be good at not collateral damage, you know. If a threat pops up in the middle of the night, I don't want to have to be worried about my neighbor 4 houses down the street, if you catch my drift. So that's what this stuff is claiming to do. It says right there on the bottom of the box, excellent for high crowd and sensitive areas, stop the threat, reduce collateral damage. So I'm not going to give you the full entire science of it, but essentially these are light, they're 90 grain, frangible type rounds where they're using that compressed metal, compressed core, and yeah, they're meant to dump a whole bunch of energy real quick, stop the threat, but at the same time keep the people on the other side of the wall that you don't want harmed out of harm's way. So we've got a couple tests set up here today. What we typically carry a lot of times is something that looks like that. You guys might even know what that is, but I've carried something similar to this in 9mm and 380, but that's essentially what I'm going to do in the tests here today, is compare this Allegiance ammo 90 grainer against some of this typical stuff that a lot of people honestly have in their home defense firearms. So it's going to be interesting. I'm excited to see what happens. I actually saw some tests on their website where they're hitting walls with, I don't know if it's this, but something similar to this, and then hitting drywall with this, and it impressed me enough to where I thought we should do some more tests. So check out this footage that I got off of their YouTube channel. You might guess what type of test we're going to do. We got some watermelons out here. Literally what I'm going to do is line these two up, exact same tests, and just see what happens. So they always said, one of my teachers in high school always said, a picture's worth 1,000 words. So is the video. So I could tell you stats all day and read it off their website, whatnot, read off the box. But really, hey, what's going to happen in the videos, that's what's going to show us. The proof is in the pudding. So yeah. I would love for these to work out. Let's see if it runs in the firearm first, and then we're gonna do some tests on it, see what happens. Should be pretty cool. Check it out. Alright, so first I'm gonna do a real quick reliability test. I don't have a whole bunch of this stuff, but I'm gonna load 3 of these babies in my Honor Defense Honor Guard. This thing has a stiff spring. If these light rounds will push back the spring on this Honor Guard, then it'll probably work in just about anything. But let's see what happens. I have not practiced with this one in a while, but hopefully I hit my target. That red stop sign is 10 yards away here. Let's see if it'll run in this 9mm. Well, it ran all 3 of those there, and last round hold open. So far it passes the little short reliability test there, but let's go on and try some watermelons. Look over here, I already kind of got it set up. Let's compare that ammo, that Allegiance ammo we just ran, to that other hollow point stuff, and just see what happens on some watermelons. Should be interesting. Alright, so here's the plan, guys. I got 4 of these watermelons. For these 2 I've got lined up, I'm going to test, whoop, if I can get it in my fingers, whoop, whoop, that 90 grain Allegiance ammo I use my honor guard there and just see what happens to the watermelons. We'll have some slow-mo, look at a little bit of the aftermath just to see the difference in the damage between these 90 grain Allegiance OneStrikes and these other pretty common other ones. But let's see what happens first. I'm going to load up this Allegiance OneStrike and see what happens. One of those 90 grainers. Hopefully we get a straight shot and then we'll go look at the damage. I got the slow-mo cameras rolling here for us. About 2-3 yards away here. Let's check it out and see what happened. So, first thing I'm going to notice, it looks like we got a pretty center shot here. But my question now is going to be, did it go through that first one and stop in just one watermelon? If so, I think that's going to be pretty wild. And looks like that watermelon is unscathed. Did not come out the back. Get a better angle on the other side. Didn't come out the back. So let me get the camera up here and see if we can kind of dissect this and look at the inside, because I honestly did not expect that. So there might be something to this ammo here. For 9mm to dump all its energy just in one watermelon, I did not think that was going to be possible. I thought it was just going to be, we were going to compare the terror out here on the table. But so far, it ran, cycled in that 9mm, and so far it looks like its claims to not travel too far and minimize collateral damage. There might be something to those claims. But let me grab a knife here, see if we can look at the inside of that watermelon. Didn't even go to the second one. That's crazy. Alright, so let's kind of tear into this a little bit. Spider go. See if we can kind of get to where we can see what happened, maybe. Cut the top off this guy. But so far, I don't know about you, but I'm really impressed. So, check that out. If you're seeing what I'm seeing, see all this tissue down here in the bottom where the entry was? It's destroyed. You know, it's like there's nothing there. But the back here looks like we could actually cut us a little bit of watermelon out here and take some bites. Let me see. Yeah, so the back half of that really unscathed. Not too bad. I know y'all don't want to watch me eat watermelon, but to me that's impressive. I think we could stop the video right here, but we're not going to do that because we got to compare it to the other ammo on the watermelons. That says it all right there, guys. About right there. That 9mm literally dumped all of its energy on the front half of a watermelon. It didn't even just take one. It only took half a watermelon. So, man, let me go get that other ammo and we'll see what it does on 2 watermelons. But that's impressive. Alright, so now let's test that other ammo that I was showing. One that is probably a lot more common. Just a little jacketed hollow point here. Same pistol, same distance. Let's see what happens to the watermelons. I've got 3 lined up now. I'd bought 2 for each, but since the first one didn't use the other one, I went ahead and lined up all 3. Let's go ahead, see what happens here. Huh. Well, let's go check it out and see what happened. Alright, now walking up to this one, first thing you're going to notice, that watermelon completely split out into pie slots or what have you. And the insides, kind of like the front half of that other one turned to jelly, this is all kind of turned to jelly mush. But looks like we did get a dead center hit because the second watermelon has a hole in it. So let's see if I can't cut this second one. Well, might as well check the third. Third looks like it didn't get touched. But let's go ahead and see if this has the bullet in it, because I definitely don't see it right here. Alright, so I get where you guys can see what I'm doing. Bullet went in the second one there. So let's just do a quick little see if we can find something. It's got to be in there somewhere. Cut the top off like we did that other one. So, what can we see here? I see a tunnel that's going deeper. So let's cut a little deeper in here. Get a little more of this meat out. And I think I see the bullet down at the back, almost going out of the back here. Ooh, don't get cut. So, there's our round there. No editing, that's some live action there. So that second round, it went through the first one, then it went completely through the second one and stopped right here at the back on the rind on the very opposite side. So that Allegiance OneStrike literally stopped in half a watermelon. This other jacketed hollow point stuff, it took two full size watermelons to stop it. So that OneStrike Allegiance OneStrike stuff has me sold as far as the minimize collateral damage standpoint goes. That's impressive. Well, there you have it, guys. Man, it's nice to be in the shade. It is hot out today. But a couple quick tests of that Allegiance OneStrike ammo. Is it really the ultimate home defense round? Hey, you be the judge. I'm just a guy out here making videos. But so far, so good. Here's you another look at those. I think that watermelon test really speaks for itself, and I think it's really interesting how quickly it stopped in that watermelon. So I think there's something to be said for that. Really did not think it would get stopped in half a watermelon. Kind of blew my mind a little bit. And then that second one, that jacketed hollow point, it took two full watermelons. So really, I guess you could say the typical jacketed hollow point went 4 times as far as these in reality. So I think there really is something to their claims there. But I want to do some more tests with this stuff. You guys comment down below. I still have some of this ammo left. Comment down below if you want to see this stuff in some more videos. I'm sure we can come up with a bunch more tests. But yeah, I think there absolutely is something to this Allegiance OneStrike stuff. So comment down below, let me know what you think. But I think I'm impressed with it. It ran in the 9mm and it stopped quicker than that other stuff, and that's what it's supposed to do. But appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to check out all the links down below. Make sure you're subscribed. We'll see you on the next one. WHOTEEWHO!